because we love you so much. We put the best things together, and we never ever roam alone. We roam with you, and we roam with the lady on my left. She has been so kind to grace us with her presence, while Nina Hasty is recovering from the... This is Rory-san TrendingSA!
Beautiful, mama. Ooh.
Baby.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
Listen, big hair is the one for you, girl.
I mean, do it all
Big
the
hair.
time.
What was happening here? Was it a shoot? I love the different textures.
Yo, your house looks great.
Thanks. This is a salon, I think. No?
Oh, how's it?
Like any marketing.
Okay.
Oh.
Kasi.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love the colors and the textures.
Or, yes, it's the one.
Nice.
I mean, I'm just waiting for you guys to say something about my thighs. But anyway, tonight we're checking out #SA Exaggerations 101 and looking at some of those moments where we just go, hey, South Africa, we can be a little bit extra.
Nia bag.
I'm sorry, I never expected that from you.
Guys, can I listen to this man?
Yeah, well, it's smart how old, but never so
Sister Risa.
never Shamba. Impa hair, no thing. Let's move on. On my this side here, she is so feisty. She is gorgeous. We are actually best friends. We love. Okay, right.
You know what happened to me?
Awkward moment.
I suggest you guys don't do that.
No, we won't. This is Coolie Roberts.
Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Nice to see you. Love you very much. Love you, Pabalolos.
Me too, my mama.
Thank you, baby.
I love me too.
Ooh.
When? What?
I know where this was. I know where, but I'm not sure when.
It was the same. Yeah, this was a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Picture.
January.
Who took the picture? One of the
took the picture?
staff members. They loved me. I mean, look at that. They thought
Or
it
it
was
could
a
have
boy.
been Nina or me.
Babe, they thought it was a boy because look, there's no boobies, nothing. It's so sad. Transvestite, maybe.
Perhaps. Well, congratulations for being so hot. Sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tell us what's on your timeline.
Yeah, today I will be bringing you the noteworthy Tumi Sole in our Worth a Follow feature.
Yeah.
Sitting next to her is Al. You're going to have to help me with this. He's our who's the Torre? Medico.
Yes.
Is your pupusela supposed to be kankaka? Naga. Mualafi. This is Dr. Musam Domede.
I love the first one.
Was that your other wedding?
Wow.
Yeah, this was my third wedding. I have a lot of failed ones. This is the third.
Failed wedding.
Yeah, no, this was my cousin's wedding. She was getting married, and then, you had to do I was one of the uncles, because I'm at that age now where I have to...
Who calls you uncle when?
Yelena Bafana. Hey, Bafana! Yeah.
How old are those Bafanas?
I don't even care.
And then they go, yo, TV!
Give me Y, give me O, give me...
They do though.
Moving right along. I don't know why I get attacked every single day.
We love you.
But tonight, what I'll be giving you a little bit of a taste of course, is what's been happening on the socials, and of course, #party funding, as well as #South Africans will keep quiet till. That's what's on my timeline.
I love that. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I'm your Madam Speaker. I'm wearing a tracksuit today. This is Babi Molloy.
Yeah. Nice tracksuit.
Thank you.
And then, Mami, what was going on here? Was it a job interview in a Mami?
Tracksuit.
Oh, I'm almost too glad it's Friday. Dreams of my son's private school education got me wearing pinstripes. Yeah, because I do some corporate things, I do some other things and some other things, because, you've got to make the pots for the babies.
But you still had to mop.
Two more what?
And faith.
Oh, to mop.
To mop.
Not two more. Because there are no more.
Are you telling us something?
One and I'm done. There are no more, but yes, I mop and I frafe.
Good girl.
On
Saturday mornings, I'm assuming.
Stockings or without the stockings?
No, those baby outfits, you put them on the baby and then they crawl around like this. You don't know those things. I'll put them on my social media and you can see. Hey, listen, shall we get into who our guest is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm very excited. He's one of the very first people to do this presenting thing. He revolutionized the TV game as we know it. His name is Nimrod Nkosi. He'll be in studio tonight. Oh, yeah. So if you want us to read any of your posts, then make sure that you send them to us. The hashtag, as always, is TsaOn3. We're TrendingSA on 3 on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. You can catch us on TrendingSA. And now, babies, we dance.
We dance. Você tá tão quentinho. Sabe qual
adoro teu cheiro. Você tá muito bem. Vou te dar meu número de telefone, tá? O ritmo é bem conhecido. Tem também lá na Bahia. Você sabe que você tá chegando do Brasil agora, né? Você tá tão quentinho. Sabe que eu adoro teu cheiro. Você tá muito bem. Vou te dar meu número de telefone, tá? Tá bom? E depois eu vou te ensinar essa música aí e você vai cantar, tá? Lá, 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 lá. Ah, sim, não, eu falo um pouquinho de francês, não muito. Você fala bem, você fala razoavelmente bem português. Conheci o Brasil? Ah, sim! Ah, bom! E teve na Bahia? Ah, mais moi je suis né là-bas, Bahia, Salvador, la capitale. Oui, on chante comme ça là-bas. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la 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 ya. La 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 ya la ya la ya la la la
The song reminds me of Yizo Yizo.
That's nice.
What's that?
Hello, welcome back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3. Yes, it does remind us all of Yizo Yizo. And on a Throwback Thursday, that's the type of comment that we want. So if you're going to tell us here about any sort of school music, we don't want to hear about it because it's Throwback Thursday. Yep. Did I take it too far? Did I take it too far? I really do apologize. In order to come back to you, I want to just quickly send a birthday shout out to Tam's Bike, which I'm sure is Bike. Tamsangwa Bike. He said it's his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Tamsangwe. Let's have a look at a Facebook post. We need a repeat for the show, please. From Lulu. Yes, I agree. With extra money for the presenters. Vanessa says, can't wait for the lituation time with the squat. Love you guys. Well, the time is now, Vanessa. The time is now. Let's go to Musa now. What has been happening on your TL, boo-boo?
The time is now.
Hashtag party funding was a big trend today as an unprecedented ruling was handed down by the Constitutional Court today. Chief Mogoeng, that's the Chief Justice
So hot, that man.
confirmed that voters have a right to access information on private funding of political parties and independent candidates. Now, according to Mogoeng, the decision for political parties to publicly disclose their funding benefactors is to ensure accountability in government and for ethical people being elected by the citizens, who should also make this informed as well as, the right decision about who they want to elect. So let's check out the next hashtag, since that one is over. And this one has got to do with South Africans, a very special breed of people. I must say, we always do things a little bit extra. There's always just a little bit more color, a little more expression, a little bit more joy, and things such as that. And our social media pages are exactly that. They reflect who we are as personalities. So today, the hashtag South Africans will keep quiet till was proof, and all the proof that I needed to remind us how special we are. Let's see some of the tweets that caught my attention, especially this one that's got to do with relationships. Started things off was Precious saying, South Africans will keep quiet till you and your partner break up, and they be like, where did they think they are gonna end?
That's so funny.
Nia P, where are you going? Huh? Another one here that followed that one was from Beefy Beef 911 saying South Africans will keep quiet till you realize that you were cheated on, and then they say, Mara, and then, a bad word. Another one that followed that one was one from Helen that says South Africans will keep quiet till you snatch someone's boyfriend, and then mouths open and Vele, we saw them at the shops, they bought fish and chips together and he was feeding her like this. Ooh. And the last one coming through from Sakumzi Adam saying that South Africans will keep quiet till you date the girl and they be like, hey, and then boom, your relationship is over.
What?
Yeah.
Sad statements like that. Things that will break your heart, I must say. Now, relationships aren't the only things that South Africans are vocal about, and here are some more tweets about the things that we just can't keep quiet about. And this is what they look like. This one from Amahle saying South Africans will keep quiet till the taxi driver threatens to turn the taxi around because one person did not pay taxi fare. And you know who this person normally is? The one with headphones.
Yeah.
The one that just went in there and was like, sorry, is this taxi going to Vereniging? And like, yeah, no, go. You're like, yeah, thanks, hey? Yeah, mix it. Yeah, look now. All right, another one following that one was from Karabo Poetic that says, South Africans will keep quiet till you change your diet and lose weight, then boom, they say, this is not funny. Rosan, don't laugh.
How about laughing?
No, don't laugh.
No, but this is what they do, though.
Don't do that.
You are dieting.
You know how many disease? Let's not even get into that. Anyway, another one that comes through on this one is from Mashalane. That says South Africans will keep quiet till you break your mom's Tupperware. Now, let's be honest. I've never seen Tupperware break. What I have witnessed personally is Tupperware burning. When you were cooking and then you moved it and put it on the plate and then it's over. Oh,
but you know you can still salvage it. So if it melts khanyane on the side, you just go like this.
Yes.
And then you can shape it. If then there's a problem. But on the side you can always
Do
salvage
you think
it.
anyone's mom is going to accept that excuse?
Yeah?
Will anyone's mom accept that excuse?
Yeah.
No.
Never. I know my mom won't. And then the last one, of course, coming through from African Child that said South Africans will keep quiet. So Bafana qualify for the World Cup in 2022. Well, we live and we pray and we hope that the last one is true. That's it for me today. I'm going to go take a seat.
And Musa, still keeping with the bit of the exaggerations that we can find from SA. Hashtag SA Exaggerates 101 trended on my feed today. Started with a tweet coming through from @Mkhutwane_K about an innocent mistake she made. And it all turned out like this. Me mistakenly drops a cup, makes a loud sound. Parent, Ariye Tuba Tsohle. Ntali, I basically break everything. And then I love the end, or fetch me to come break me, because I know this. My mom would make me feel so bad for break. I hope she's not. Hello, ma. It's my day. But like, she'd make me feel so bad for breaking stuff. And then when she breaks stuff, it's a mistake.
My mom.
And you're like, how come that can happen to you and no one else?
My mom does not want to forgive me for the day I broke a coffee maker. I was 3. I obviously don't know.
A coffee maker?
Yeah, she just bought it, was new. She put it on the counter. I pulled on the cable and it all went down. And every day she's like,
she should just be grateful that
I hope you've bought another one.
Burnt.
True.
Yep. Then other troops shared in on the fun with examples to show how, things can quickly escalate. Mona Mzansi, and this is some of the tweets. Hashtag SA Exaggerates 011. You don't like greeting, kostrating, but you're full of yourself. This is an obvious one.
Yeah, but the problem is that also none of you guys in this province want to greet for like 3 hours.
Yeah, we must know. No,
No, you can text that. Where I come from, it's hi and bye. Continue walking.
We're such good people. The next one. Combo in the DM, him. Thanks for the follow back, babe. Me, pleasure. Him, I love you.
Whoa.
Me, Njani.
0 to 100.
How did we
quick.
get there? How did we get there?
Creeps
The next
do
one.
that.
Creeps do that.
Yeah, slow down.
And this one we've all experienced. Buys 1 can of Coke, cashier plastic.
But it's true. What if you're going very far away?
Yeah.
Got Kenny one.
Yes.
Or maybe
and now you must
it's
carry
cold.
and make it
It's
hot.
cold.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Are they being considerate?
Yes, they are.
Because you're paying.
Or we're just wasting.
They're making Mr. Ackerman another 10 cents, okay? That's what's happening.
Looking at these tweets, it's clear to see that right here at home, we have a knack for taking things a little bit too far. And not so long ago, a very much loved celebrity posted a picturesque image of herself at a vineyard to remind us how great her life is, darling. I've always wanted a vineyard. Not long after that, she posted another photo where she was signing papers. And Tinala Mzansi, we put 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 together. We got 217. And people declared that Bonang bought a vineyard.
Wow.
They congratulated her, cheered her on, saying, yes, Miguel, slay Miguel. Keep your foot on their neck when I get even though she actually didn't confirm this. So a Twitter detective took it upon himself to mail the vineyard and find out, all to find out that it was actually not quite true.
People have time, eh?
Yeah, we're invested. But were we satisfied with the truth? No, we refused to be distracted by the facts. Instead, the troops started a hashtag Girls with Vineyards, and this was a challenge that everybody got in on. And
I love this. This was hilarious.
Did you do it?
No.
No.
Okay.
Imagine.
Let's check out. I've always wanted to own a spaza shop. Call me my friend. Hashtag boys with spaza shops. Hashtag girls with vineyards. Shoo. I've always wanted to own a stadium. Come on, Casper. But through the grace of God, here I am. Thank the Holy God. Hashtag girls with vineyards. Sure. And the last one, thank you, Bonang, for inspiring a black child. Now I am a proud owner, wait for it, of the moon.
I'm over the moon.
Nice. I love it, I love it, love
Nice.
it. Guys, we are so extra. Even during a funeral when Alala, we were extra. Remember when the EFF Julius Malema gave that impassionate speech at the late, great Mama Winnie's funeral, asking Mama what to do about those who allegedly betrayed her and were crying crocodile tears, you remember?
Yes, of course. How can we
We
forget?
felt his pain and took out our outrage online and turned it into a hashtag Julius Malema challenge, asking Mama for all sorts of things. Chongan. Andiswa says, those who know very well that they have girlfriends but are chasing us left, right, and center, Mama, they are here. Should we tell their girlfriends, Ori? Give us a signal, Mama. Hashtag Julius Malema challenge. Ukashile Alicia says, hashtag Julius Malema challenge. Even those people who don't talk to us about, even those people who don't talk to us but always view our statuses, they are here, Mama, they are here. Sitini. Pusha Kumeda says, I pay for parking at the mall, but when I drive out, I still have to pay a car guard. I remain confused. Mama, please give us a sign. Who must I pay? Hashtag Julius Malema challenge.
Sure. And remember the news about listeriosis?
Yeah,
of course.
When everyone was shocked and concerned about what would happen.
Yep.
We looked up the causes. We cut out Russians and baloney and cold meats and all those sort of foods that were associated with a deadly bacteria. But we also found some time to tweet like this. Most depressing Kotas Patlo menu ever. Thanks Listeriosis for ruining Kotas for us. Bread, chips, acha. Bread, chips, acha, cheese. Bread, chips, acha, cheese. Hey, banana. Hey, utwa.
Banana.
Another one that came through was one from Sheldon Cameron saying, I am done. I need to leave South Africa. Russian roulette. Give me Russian. And the last one, saying even considering to delete all French Montana songs. I don't want anything associated with Palou.
Oh, that's hilarious.
French.
But now listen, we cannot talk about extraness without mentioning Shamba.
Oh, yes.
Hamba, amba, mba, ba. Now, another case in point where we as a nation collectively turned tragedy into dark comedy. So, Shamba the lion, may his roaring soul rest in peace, attacked his owner. When the owner entered Shamba's cage, you can't just willy-nilly be entering a lion's cage.
Imagine.
Anyway, now the lion will go lion because the lion is a lion. So the viral video of the attack spawned the most memorable hashtag this year. We wrote a poem for Shamba. Zamo says, R.I.P. Shamba, the lion roars, Shamba, Shambaristo, Sha, the lion of Judah, Sha, She, She, Sho, Shoo. We interviewed Shamba's wife. The interview goes this way. Gabelo says, Shamba's wife, Ziwewe, was described by her husband as a loving lion who always looked after his wife and kids, who would always preach for the expropriation of land without compensation. Ziwewe was quoted as saying, I just want justice for the brutal murder of my husband, Shamba. Ziwewe. And we even drew up a memorial service with a list of speakers and people who would perform. Have a look at this. We will have the Lion King Shamba Memorial with Tumi Sole, who is here with us today as the program director. A word for the land, obviously, Julius S. Malema, and a musical item by the brother of Shamba, Casper, your vest, the best. So in the spirit of hashtag SA Exaggerations 101, why don't we go around the room and just share a few words about how Shamba touched our hearts. Dr. Musa, I'm going to start with you.
Oh, Shamba. Shamba the man. Shamba, a rightful landowner, land expropriator. Shamba, the Shambisto.
Be strong, my brother. Be strong. Just take pause. Be strong. Rory-sang, I'll come to you next. Pete. Coolie Roberts.
Gone but not forgotten by his friends and family. He multiplied.
Oh yes, he did not die, he multiplied. I personally would just like to say I will always eat those Zimbas in memory of you. I will always in my life make sure my uncle has something to drink in memory of you. That 50 rand, you can send them to me many times in memory of you. And of course, I will light candles only, exclusively with lion matches in memory of you.
Nige, Head Raymond, Nige, Head Linda, Nige, Head Doctor, Caesar, Head Steve, Nige, Head Jabu, Caesar, Head Sebo, Nige,
SABC3's Trending SA. We're live also on TrendingSA.tv. Welcome back. All right, so our guest tonight is somebody who I'm certain you have not only followed on social media, but as Ms. Cooley will tell you, our Worth a Follow has started a hashtag that is out here changing things in real life. It's time for Worth a Follow.
Today's Worth a Follow is Tumi Sole. I called him Sole. Happens. Tumi is a social activist who has actively used social media as a tool for change. As a founder of the hashtag Country Duty, he and many others are facing and dealing with issues head on. Congratulations, Putom. We're very proud of you, Mtasekaya. Siyabonga, Putom. Welcome to the show, and I'm Dana Sekaya. So, Putom, hashtag Country Duty. Ikale nini?
I think it's important to talk about what it is.
Yeah.
It deals with social issues. More importantly, it tries to resolve the social ills. Holds government, holds private sector, and basically makes a difference, but doing so on a social space. Think of it as a complaints mechanism.
Okay.
So the thing is, and how things are, you'd send an email and try and complain at a shop, and you know, they'll archive it and stuff. But what Country Duty does, though, is to make sure that your voice is heard and there's proper action. So how it started, amongst other things, you know, Twitter generally had waves of things. You'd recall there used to be reshuffles and stuff like that, and that used to, people would stand up at night and just wait because you know, people would then reshuffle stuff. But you know, for some of us, and I think particularly myself, one would then have to think over and above waiting for statements, what is it that South Africans can do? More importantly, to try and talk about changing, you know, the narrative, more importantly, finding out solutions. And that's exactly how Country Duty really was birthed, and it really has become a South African thing.
Do you have a high success rate?
I would believe so. I think, and I need to also point out that it's a South African hashtag. May well be, you know, be seen as the face to a certain extent, but there's a team behind it. Interestingly, most of the people from the team, we actually have virtual meetings. So you'd sit like someone is sitting in Durban, Cape Town, people on IT and stuff, but we really come together, find solutions, and assist South Africans.
That's absolutely
Brilliant.
amazing. I think it's incredible what you guys are doing. But now this hashtag is used day in and out to sort of, I guess, put forward some of the issues that we find in South Africa. What has been one of the most meaningful ones that you've seen, maybe not from your team, but from other people initiated?
Sure. So as I said, for us, really, it's one of those that it belongs to South Africans because it's them who are able to raise their voices and say enough, or I was mistreated at a certain bank, or whatever, for that matter. Noting is when we had a hashtag through Country Duty called Dr. Z will graduate. Dr. Z was a final year medic student at Wits. 3 days before graduation, she needed 64,000 rand.
Wow.
And someone had shared it on Facebook.
Wow.
And one gentleman who also happens to be a doctor comes to the DM, says to me, listen, this is now what has happened. Can you please assist? Graduation is 3 days before, you know, in fact, 3 days coming.
Yes.
It's coming. And then immediately, you go into Twitter, and then we called South Africans. We said, guys, will you please contribute? It takes 150 or 50 rand, but in 3 days' time, would like to see her at the Great Wall.
Wow.
24 hours later,
That's amazing.
64K was
Oh,
wow. I think given international donors, at the time Twitter, and this is, as I said, South Africans had made, I think, 40K. Someone internationally saw it because it blew up.
Yeah.
Said, listen, don't worry about the rest. And all the fees and stuff were paid into bits.
So we're hoping to make the same kind of impact with the femicide march. Can you tell us a
100%.
little bit about country duty and walking against femicide?
Thank you for that. This came up as a result of one of our team members, Spelele Dula. He happens to be a journalist. I know he's watching. And he normally covers stories, femicide and horror stories, unfortunately, in KZN.
Yeah.
As you know, femicide is quite a big thing in the country. And in our view, as I said, we are an organization that tries to hold both government, civic society, private sector to account. Other than just really being a hashtag or something, what is it that we can do differently? And that's what we strive for. So country duty against femicide is really to get all voices, male, female, LGBTI communities, and everyone involved. Not only talking, but we now need to see action.
How do we get involved?
How do you get involved? We're organizing a march. It's going to happen, and we'll be announcing details of that particular march. But what we need, however, is really to call out, or rather request Corporate SA to partner with us, and whoever can, be it in the form of donating water, for that matter, giving us airtime to come to their shows, or anything, and say, how can we help make South Africa a better place?
Well, hopefully we've done our hashtag country duty by having you here. Tumi Sole, that's the tag that you can follow on Twitter. Thank you very much for being here.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Follow the movement and make sure that you are a part of doing your country duty. We move on now to Vavas J. Now, today's Vavas J was dedicated to our childhood celebrity crushes. Their perfect bodies and faces that graced our bedroom walls and the walls of our imaginations.
sis.
Where are they now? Well, I'm going to start with my celebrity crush from my childhood. Maybe I should say my teenagehood, né? Because I was maybe 12, 13, and he was, maybe 40-something. But it's okay, because he was hot.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blair Underwood.
Oh.
Okay.
Hot.
Kapeme. Wow. Beautiful.
This man is so fly.
He is, actually.
He was
Okay,
fly even in that
so-
hideous suit.
Yeah, Blair Underwood is an actor, a director. He's 54 now, married to his wife, Desiree Da Costa.
Wonderful woman.
And 24 years later, they have 3 children. In his career, I must tell you, he's not just a pretty face. 2 Golden Globes, a Critics' Choice Award, 4 NAACP Image Awards, which have to do with Black America and, the image created by African Americans. Plus, he's got a Grammy for...
Grammy?
A Grammy, dude!
Wow.
In 2009 for Best Spoken Word Album, because he, just like us, was invested in Shamba. I'm lying. He was in the American animation series called The Lion Guard, right? He had a voiceover in that. And he still plays the character of Owen Hall in the TV series Quantico. Can we see him now again? Can we take a full shot?
Okay. Okay.
And Basakaya, I met him in 95. I've told you the story before
Yeah.
with his wife, and he's an absolute sweetie.
He looks
now
like
back
it.
to Cooley Roberts.
Oh, yes.
My celebrity crush in my younger years was the delicious, the yummy Mr. Romeo Khumalo. Mo. Don't take the piss out of the Landuza, the perm. It was the 80s. We all had perms. Mo.
But it looks nice, though. Isn't it fading, Yana?
He was, babe, he was handsome then, he's handsome now. So the question is, where is Romeo Khumalo today? Well, we all know that he is a successful businessman, married to one of South Africa's iconic media personalities, Ubasisane Khumalo, and together they have 3 kids. Well done, guys. Romeo is the co-founder and CEO at Washirika Holdings investment company. He's previously the Vodafone business development across in Africa CEO. He was recently part of the primetime TV show Shark Tank. So that's my hottie.
Love it. Who's next?
You guys are doing all right. My celebrity crush from way back when.
Sis.
It's the one and only Beyonce.
This is your throwback.
Hey, guys. Who's Beyonce? Who's that? Yeah, well, I don't have to tell
Who
you.
is Google?
Who is cool? Well, this is Beyonce. It's really unnecessary for me to be sitting here and saying Beyonce does this, she does that. Apart from the fact that she's married to her side guy, Jigga. And they have a joint album together called Everything Is Love. But of course, they have children. And being the good stepfather that I am, Rumi, Sir Carter, as well as the real top dog in the family, the mother, the father, the one that locks the gates at night,
That's
Blue
it.
Ivy. And look, she
What's
is
wrong with that child?
one of the most awarded females in history with
I love
22
it.
Grammys.
Wow.
Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they tumbling down.
Okay, Rory-san, can you try it? Please, Rory-san.
All right, I want to know Rory Sang's crush because you came in earlier and you said, yeah, I've got a crush. So why were you a bit hesitant, my friend?
First of all, I feel like Ilan sabotage. Let me tell you
you
why.
sabotage
Because
yourself.
all of your guys' crushes are like successful people. So my crush, my teen obsession, I'm still going to back him up as the looker. But all his actions, I absolutely hate. Columbus short, guys. I loved this guy. Columbus born. Hello, Papa. Mawena.
Is he from the Bow?
Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. So Columbus
No,
short.
kena skolo le yena. Ke mangu.
Ke mang?
Ke Columbus short. Stop the yard. Another thing. I said 1, 2, Anyway, he's 36 years old now. He's been getting a lot of bad negative press because he
Self-inflicted.
was abusive and he got fired from his job and now he does B-grade films and it's just sad. But you know what? He will come back. And
He won't.
learned.
He's greasy.
What does he look like now, quickly? How did he?
Greasy.
Can we put up my crush again to absolve us of all this negativity?
Remember those walls
Oh, thank you. Where is he? Put. Just put. Okay, can we just keep that up until we get to the ad break? Thank
Remember
you.
those walls I
Put it,
built?
put.
Baby, they tumbling down.
crushes.
No,
This
no,
is
no. Like, I
hilarious.
just feel like he thinks he's better.
Beyonce is better.
How's your little Beyonce?
She's mine.
Mara, how's your little
You
Beyonce?
and now Jolene Columbus show.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Thank
come on,
goodness.
I can't date him
No,
though.
no, you better not. And if I ever see you together
No.
as a big sister.
Never.
Hey, listen, you're watching Trending SA on SABC3. Thank you very much for all of your tweets, your Facebook posts, and your Insta love. We love them all. All right, so our Thursday legend. Let me just give you a little bit of a quiz, ne? What comes to mind when I say Sheriffy is a bow wow? Eyo. That is the correct answer.
Okay.
What comes to mind when I say the Lotto Man?
I love you, have my children.
Wow.
No.
What comes to mind when I ask you, Uphi utatako?
Sure.
Sure. That's a good, yeah.
Okay, apart from all of those things that happen, these are the shows that this man has been at the helm of for many, many years. He's also in The Queen and also Hope, television dramas that he has been the star of, as well as being the exec of music. I mean, this guy, there's not many pots here in the entertainment industry that he hasn't got his hand in. Please welcome Nimrod Nkosi. Respect. Thank you. Wow.
Akasange put Nimrods. Now, once I put Nimrod, because you're like a year younger than me, but oh, Sam
What's the secret? Because we ask this Skuli all the time. Where's the fountain of youth? What's the secret? What's happening here?
I just think
Botox. Is it Botox?
No. I think it's just choosing to be wonderful. You know, it's your body. You trade with it.
Yeah.
You present with it. You serve your family or your friends, humanity with it. So you must just keep it healthy.
Sure. And you act with it, right?
yes, absolutely.
So people got to know you as a television presenter, and now more and more, you know, you're moving into the zone of being on these telenovelas that are doing so well and acting in series. Was that always a part of the thing?
Yeah, it was, but I thought maybe I'll be in theater.
Wow.
And be like Oprah John, and then Jamie came along, and I did TV from there on. But I always wanted to act, and when I got an opportunity with Isbai, actually, they gave me a small role there. Yeah, I haven't done a lot really. Like
No Hamlets or anything.
No. You know, but what I do now, I enjoy it.
Nice.
And of course, you're referring to Brajon Kani.
Oh yes.
The legendary.
Oh, absolutely.
Legendary.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So when we think Friday nights, and you ask anyone that's 20, 30, if you said Friday, around 6, after school, what were you going to watch? It was always Gem Early.
Yes.
And the wonderful magic that you guys brought us. But just in case you forgot, I don't know why you would, but just in case you forgot, we've got this for you.
We can hear you.
So, after watching that, what are some of your fondest memories from doing the show?
The privilege of acting or presenting Novinolia. The gift of presenting. I mean, Maupega Jameli, I did 8 years of Jameli.
Wow.
And there was no script, and this is what we wrote, and we captured the imaginations of young South Africans. And we spoke in their language to express ourselves and how they would express themselves. I mean, the production company just said, do you. And that was rare, and we kept that going for the longest time.
8 years.
And so that's a privilege, yeah.
Jeez, that just took me away.
Yeah,
that's just like, what? 8
legendary
years?
stuff.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Jamali was also very special to you because it introduced you to Dr. Oscar Mlangeni.
Oh, yes.
And from that relationship, then the record label came about. You guys discovered my childhood soundtrack, Bumzambia.
Yes.
You know, Mshoza, Sawawa. Big artists. Is it still in existence? What's going on with the record label? And was that the dream? Did you think that they would break out that big?
Look, we knew there was something special about them, especially Mzambia, when he came to Jamel at 11. And we thought, let's give kids a platform to express themselves. I mean, Ricardo has been there before, you know what I mean? So we thought, let's just give Majida Sekasi a chance. And no one believed in that concept. And we did it, and we did well. We just differed ngendlela mhlawumbe business is supposed to be in terms of our reputation, in terms of our integrity and character. So, you know, I said, look, you go ahead with it and see how far you can take it. And he went with it, and certainly the guys went out and branched their own way, and they grew up. And probably outgrew Bulldogs as well, you know. And I've always been a firm believer that if someone wants to express themselves, let them go, man. I played my part in whatever was supposed to happen, and I'm happy about that.
Nice one. Good for you there as well. After Jam Alley, you went on to present the lotto. How would they trust? How do they trust you after the craziness of Jam Alley? Okay, let them do the lotto.
No, they needed someone who is good with a game show. And Jam Alley, you know, being unscripted and with a live audience. You know, I was almost a shoe-in.
Nice.
I did what I did.
Any funny stories? Any people DMing you for numbers or anything?
It was an absolute pleasure, but a discovery of some sort. You know, because going to the garage is not an easiest thing. When you started doing the lottery and you're the guy that people thought, Gucci, you know the numbers, you know, or if they didn't win, you know,
your fault.
It's my fault, you know. Or the weirdest thing was someone took my hair. You know, and I remember I was with my mom, and this person just came and just took a piece of him.
Oh my goodness!
You're like, oh, there's my mom.
No.
Oh, there's my mom.
Beautiful, mommy.
Yeah, so yes. And, you know, it was quite strange. But I understood the myths that have to do with luck and so on and so forth. Or the
Looking at your
extended
mom
handshake
there,
as well. Yeah.
I mean, our parents are always proud of us. What are some of the interesting moments, the connection of your parents and your family, seeing you make such a success of your life?
Consistently.
Yeah.
Well, you know, obviously she's proud, and obviously family is proud, but she's a very private person. My mom would be quite upset if you said, Umamaga Nimrod, you know, because she would expect you to treat her the same before you knew whose mom she was. You know, my mom would deny that I'm her son, literally, and say to someone, no, I just work for him. You know, he's a good young man, because she does not like attention. I think I got that from her as well. She's a wonderful lady.
Yeah. Now, you probably are the host of one of the biggest shows in South Africa, Utatako, which tackles quite sensitive paternity issues. What do you feel in your life experience that kind of prepared you to handle some of the difficult moments? I mean, it's, if you've watched the show, you see the realness that people experience.
Raw.
It's very raw and sensitive. How do you feel your own journey prepared you?
I would have loved to have a better relationship with my dad, you know, and it just, you passed on. I mean, look at that style, though.
Which one is you, Galungo?
And I feel that, but having grown up, I sort of like understood or empathized with this situation, you know, from your background. I'm not getting love, not getting that direction as well. You know, I would have loved to have that. So when you have an opportunity to help people connect, I can only you know, be thankful and privileged to be in that midst. It's a very difficult show to do. You know, people just maybe don't understand how invested I am there, because I really want to see a person have a good relationship with their parents, whether it's a mom or a dad. You know, yeah. So to do that show and meet all those families, it's only a privilege for me. Yes, people may make fun of whatever happens, but no one wants to embarrass themselves on television.
No.
It's a last resort, really, that they come to us.
And so it's real.
Oh, yes. I mean, if you find out now that you've been sleeping with your brother, I mean, how real can that be?
Jeez. So,
Okay, I get it.
your Instagram shows you to be an F1 fan, someone
Oh,
that enjoys
yes.
fast cars and, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What other odd or weird or really enjoyable hobbies do you enjoy?
Look, when I do have a chance, golf. I'm not good at it, but I love it. I love F1. I think, and Lewis Hamilton, obviously, being, the first black 4-time champion. And this is not Carla, but a dedicated father again who worked 6 jobs, the most expensive sport in the world as well, to make sure that you see your child as a champion. I love pool. I'm obsessed in a pool. And Scrabble.
Scrabble, mama.
Yeah, I like Scrabble. And those are the things that I like. And most of it is taken up by series on television.
Brilliant. So we're watching you act, we're watching you on The Late Mate, we're watching you all over the place, and I'm sure when other shows, new series come along, we'll see you as well. Nimrod Nkosi, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right, we're going to take a quick break. This is Trending SA on a Throwback Thursday on SABC3.
Yankee tears, Yankee sir, Yankee soldier, Yankee to you for the Kevin and this group. Sure, Nyagazo, Lamont Villa, boy, sure.
VIP Mendoza. Welcome back, TrendingSA on SABC3. Shall we get into our What's Up on WhatsApp, Dr. Moose?
Yes, tonight's What's Up on WhatsApp is all about the Abu Machaivan, the life of the parties, the openers of circles, the stirrings of the dance floor. If you don't have these guys at your party, then you're not having a party, you're having a meeting. Take a look.
Next week,
Thank you all very much for watching. We're going to dance out with that dance. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do it. Listen, Monday night, we're back on your screens with more trending hashtags. Until then, be safe. Good night.
Yeah,
all right. Don't be shy, girl.
next week, mystery.